Welcome back to myth number 5, what got you here won't get you there. This is the last episode in this series I've entitled How Emerging Leaders Can Advance Their Career. In this video, I'll address one I encounter a lot, especially among those that embrace the motto, if nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Well, the one that usually gets hurt from a career perspective is the one that's saying that. They also say, if I just keep doing what I've always done, I'll naturally move up to the next level. If you're feeling like you're hitting a ceiling, that might be why. So early in your career, certain habits and strengths get you noticed, like solving problems quickly, being reliable, working long hours when necessary, owning your tasks and delivering quality. These are great qualities and they helped you get here. Now, the myth relating to this mindset is believing that exactly the same approach will automatically take you there, to the next level of leadership. One of my favorite lines, which you probably have heard me say many times before, comes from Marshall Goldsmith, who says simply, what got you here won't get you there. It's so simple and so profound, because as you advance, the expectations change from doing the work to enabling others to do the work, from solving problems yourself to building systems and teams that solve problems, from managing tasks to shaping direction and strategy for the organization and for others. If you keep operating only the way you did as an individual contributor, you'll eventually stall, no matter how good you are. Think of a star engineer who early on in their career is rewarded for being the go-to problem solver. As they advance, they're expected to delegate, coach, and grow others, not just fix everything. Or a project manager who at one level is great at organizing tasks and timelines, and then the next level needs to think strategically across multiple projects, manage risk, and influence stakeholders. The challenge is this: what used to be your advantage becomes the new baseline when you move to higher levels. You need to add new skills and behaviors to keep growing. So how do you move from what got you here to what will get you there? Let me unpack that for you and give you a couple of ideas. The first one is get clear feedback. Ask your manager or senior leader that you know and trust, if you picture me at the next level, what do I need to do differently from how I operate to do? The second one is identify 1 or 2 strategic growth areas. For example, delegation, coaching others, strategic thinking, conflict resolution, public speaking. Don't try to change everything. Just start with 1 or 2 high impact and high payoff areas. The third one is seek out learning opportunities. Take courses, attend workshops, or work with a coach to build those new muscles. Sign up to the Growth Through Learning Academy. This literally is the idea behind our Growth Through Learning program. It's continuous improvement and development over your entire career. The next point is experiment with new behaviors. Try delegating a task you'd normally keep. Ask a team member how they would solve a problem before you jump in. Practice saying, here's the outcome I need. How would you approach this? Another one is reflect regularly. At the end of each week, ask yourself, what did I do this week that reflects the next level of leadership I'm aiming for? As I wrap up this series on how emerging leaders can advance their career, let me leave you with this. You have far more control over your career trajectory than you might think, especially when you pair technical excellence with people skills, when you combine hard work with visibility and relationships, when you choose a career path that fits your strengths and talents and traits, and when you understand and accept that leadership is learned, not inherited, and when you constantly evolve beyond what got you here, you put yourself in a powerful position to grow, lead, and make a meaningful impact. Thank you for joining me in this series. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, share it with a colleague or with your team, and keep investing in your personal development. After all, your career doesn't advance by accident. It advances when you commit to growth through learning.